home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Downfield, it's Brown. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
The pass rush closing in. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The receiver makes the catch, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. As a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
Down inside the red zone, they reach in their bag of tricks here, but the defense does a really good job of being aware and bringing the ball carrier down.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Score, they'll run it to the left side. Touchdown, Sun Devils, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Smith. Finds his man, it's Jackson.
Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Second down play coming up. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. The ball is hauled in. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quite quickly. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. They keep him off balance with a run. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nice grab. It's Jackson. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Swarm to the pass rush. Sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs, kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To throw, it's Smith. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Gators line up with a first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And it's good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Brown. The short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Worked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
It's off the incompletion. It sets up at third down and 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on a previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up. A long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The Sun Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the running back's got it again. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
1st and 10 play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Quarterback operating an empty set. It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught on the outside. It's Singleton. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And this pass is on target. Caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Territory. Interested to see what the call is here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catching the right side of the end zone, but no good. Couldn't get a foot down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 28. It's good enough for a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Brown. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it to the left. He can't stop him. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Sun Devils are going to cash in this red zone trip. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And on the carry, he's heading left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, Good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Not the play call I thought we would see. Maybe trying to surprise this defense, but they are not fooled at all. Give credit to the coordinator and the discipline of this defense to bring him down.
Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called to tuck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Final 10 seconds of the half. It'll be first down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To the air, it's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Gators offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Back to pass. It's Smith. He's looking deep again. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Trying to find room. It's Richard. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Florida, to put them on top now. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. To the air, it's Brown. Looking for his big tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Incomplete. Second down coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He stopped and gets a 1st down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brown. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. They'll run it here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Hands off to the left. Nowhere to run on that play. They got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Brown. Signs the quick throw. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking for a receiver. And he's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Toss play to the running back going left. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Throws it in. It's Hamilton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
A completion sets up a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. The Sun Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. To throw, it's Brown. On the move now. Touchdown, Arizona State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab near the sticks. It's Richard. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Back to throw. It's Smith. Looking for a deep completion. Pass caught. Can he get in? Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball at the 3.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
2nd down and goal upcoming. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the important point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. It was a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.